Hello and welcome back everybody to another video. My name is AJ, one of the mentors here at Bit Trading, and today we are going to do a bit of a weekly rundown. So we're going to go through the trades that I've taken, the trades that I'm in, and then we're going to go through some trades that I'm looking to take in the near-term future. So if that all sounds interesting, please do smash that thumbs up button, subscribe of course if you are new, turn the bell notification on so you never miss updates like these, and yeah, make sure that you do watch the video up until the end because I will be giving you some valuable information on how to profit off of these markets. But enough of that, let's jump into the charts and see what is going on. So jumping straight on into it then, as you can see, I am actually currently in a trade, and that trade that I am in is a long trade from the range low, and we've been planning this trade for quite some time now, and it's really nice to see this trade play out. So as you can see here, yeah, in this long trade, I have already realized a little over $2,000 in the trade, and then I still have around $2,000 that are unrealized in the trade, and I will talk about why I haven't completely closed this long trade and why I've only closed around 50% of this long trade. But yeah, initially, why am I in the trade? For this, we need to backtrack all the way to Monday and take a look at what is going on. So yeah, well, before Monday, of course, as I'm sure you are aware, on the weekend, last weekend, we did have a huge pullback within Bitcoin. And of course, this is something as well that we've been looking for here at Bit Trading as well. In the Visionary Discord, we've been talking about this, and yeah, as you can see here, and there's the new lower low we have been looking for on Bitcoin. This is the scenario we've been looking for. Why have we been looking for this scenario? Well, the context is bearish. We have to zoom out. We have to look at what the context of Bitcoin is at this moment in time, and it is bearish, right? It is bearish. We are, yeah, continuing to form lower highs and lower lows. So for me, of course, we are in bearish market structure, and as long as we remain in this bearish market structure, we can expect continuous lower highs and continuous lower lows until we break that structure. So of course on the Sunday, of course, updating the team here, 466 million longs were completely wiped out on this move down, and this is something that I really wanted to see. You know, when I see a huge proportion of the market get completely ruined, exactly like we saw last weekend, then this for me is a perfect opportunity to enter into a trade. So as you can see here on Monday, okay, Monday the 5th of August at 4:37 p.m, after seeing all of the confirmations that I wanted to see to enter into the long trade, I entered into that long trade. Of course, you know, in the daily market update with the team on that Monday morning, of course, I was walking through the team about this trade setup and saying, okay, if we see this failed auction confirm, I'm happy to take the trade and I am happy to look for higher prices. And that's exactly what happened at 4:37 p.m. on the Monday, 5th of August. Here was the setup that I gave to the team, and yeah, I told the team I'm taking a swing long from the failed auction. So on Monday we took that trade, and yeah, as the time goes on, okay, so this is the Tuesday, I'm telling the team here that yeah, I am looking for the value area low as that first take profit point at $61,500. Okay, and as you can see here, price had already started to have a little bit of a rise towards the upside, but I was targeting that value area low as a TP1. As time goes on, as you can see, continuing to get that rise, continuing to update the team, that we're getting this nice rise as well. Updating the team with a trade here as well. And then, okay, as you can see, on the 8th of August, Thursday the 8th of August at 11 p.m, we hit that first TP1, and I told the team here, taking a TP1, okay, at that value area, low area. Really nice take profit point, as you can see here, realizing just a little over $2,000 in a profit, and yeah, leaving a little bit left in the trade because, of course, what am I looking for? Well, I am looking for higher prices. I am actually looking for higher prices. I do understand, yes, we are in the bearish market structure, and this is what I've been talking through with the team quite a lot as well, that we have to remember that we are in the bearish structure. So we have to remember, okay, you know, we can look for another lower high, and you know, this is what I've kind of been looking at, and this is of course why I've been looking for a new low as well, because we've seen this happen so many times, right? We've seen these patterns play out so many times, and especially recently as well. Okay, we can see that previously, right, on the long trade that we took off of the previous failed auction of the range low, because you know we're no stranger to this trade setup here. We've taken this trade setup you know, twice before in this range, okay, a million times before, but yeah, within this range, we have taken this trade setup twice before, so in total 3 times. So as you can see here, previously we did have the range low sat here at around $56,300. What did we do? Okay, we failed auction that. We had a huge proportion of the market get completely wrecked on this move down. So for me, this was the perfect opportunity to enter into a long trade. So what did I do? I entered into a long trade off of that failed auction. Of course, we took advantage of this rise towards the upside. And what I was telling the team on that rise towards the upside, so what I've been telling the team for the past 2-3 weeks is that yes, okay, this rise is really, really good. And if we take a look at XO charts as well, we can visibly see that the rise is good. Why? Because price is rising, open interest is rising, and CVD is rising, telling us that delta is building up over time. And of course, the open interest increasing is telling us that this positive delta coming in is new long trades, right? So this is a really, really good rise towards the upside. And we have really bullish structure, right? There's bullish structure on this rise towards the upside, which is really, really nice to see. And I said, right, if this can continue, we can look towards all-time high. However, if we break this bullish structure like we have done twice before, okay, like we've done twice before when we've taken the previous long trades, okay, we can look for bearish structure and we can look for a new low to be printed on Bitcoin in terms of this bearish structure that we are in, of course. Okay, so yeah, previously we took this long trade here, really nice rise, okay, and I was saying if we lose the bullish structure, we can look for a new low, and that is of course exactly what happens. And of course, we had that long trade planned, and we are currently in that long trade, as you can see there. But this happened again once before. Like I said, it's happened twice before. Okay, in total, it's happened 3 times now because of course it's playing out once again. But prior to that, okay, we had the range low at around $59,000. What did we do? We failed auction that range low. As you can see right there, we had a really nice rise towards the upside. And of course, I took full advantage of this rise towards the upside. Prior to that, I was actually in a short trade from up here. Again, this is another pattern that's playing out. This is something that I want to make you guys aware of as well, because this is the next trade setup that we are looking for, right? This is the next trade setup we are looking for. So, of course, there was the short down to the low where we took the long off of the failed auction. We had this really nice rise towards the upside. And back then, what was I telling the team on the Visionary Discord and in the daily market updates? Well, I was telling the team, okay, that yes, this is really, really bullish. We're having a really nice rise towards the upside, lots of new long trades coming in. But what we have to remember is that if price is going to form something similar to what we formed back here, okay, then we can get a short trade and we can look for a new low on Bitcoin if we do, of course, break that bullish structure, right? So this was something that I was preparing the team for on the Visionary Discord and in the daily market updates as well back then. Again, of course, we took full advantage of this. Why? Because we shorted this, okay, and then of course, what did we have? We had the failed auction from the range low. We, of course, took the long trade and took full advantage of that rise towards the upside. So, we made some really, really nice trades recently. And, of course, there was the short trade from here, which I didn't take myself, but some of the team on the Discord did take that trade, shouting at FR Trader here as well, because I remember he did take that trade and he did share that in the Visionary Discord as well. So, for me, I'm looking for this trend to continue, right? We have these series, okay, we have these series of lower highs, okay, and we have these series of lower lows. So as long as we remain in this bearish structure, we can look for this to continue, meaning, right, we can plan for a trade in advance. What is that trade that we can plan for in advance? Well, of course, that is a possible short trade, okay? Like we had the short trade here off of the failed auction, okay, of this high, like we had here, swing value pattern of the high, okay, and like we had back here, failed auction of the high, right? This is something that I am looking for, okay? And like I've been telling the team as well, right, if we take a look at the Visionary Discord again, as you can see, reclaiming value area low means we could look towards POC at $67,000. So this is what I'm kind of looking for, right? If we reclaim the value area low, which we haven't done yet, then I am looking towards $67,000. Right now, at this moment in time, we are rejecting off of value area low. Now, of course, what did I do here? Okay, well, I took a TP1 and I moved the stop loss to entry, of course, on this long trade that I am in. Okay, I've moved my stop loss to entry, so it is a completely risk. Like I said, let's show you here as well. I have moved my stop loss to entry. So if we take a look at the Visionary Discord as well, the stop loss has been moved to entry. So it is a completely risk-free trade now, okay? I have cemented $2,000 in a profit. And then, of course, anything else, any more profit that I take is just more profit on top. Of course, if we do pull back to my entry, I will get stopped out. But again, I cannot turn this winning trade into a losing trade because my stop loss is at entry. This is a really nice position, I feel, to be in because, of course, there's only one way one outcome for this trade, and that is to make some really nice profits, of course. So yeah, right now we are rejecting off of the value area low. However, if we do see a rise, we reclaim that value area low, okay, then like I told the team, I'm actually looking for $67,000, which is a level that I'm kind of interested in shorting. Why? Because this is going to be another level of resistance, of course, and if we see price rise up, we form a high, okay, we get a bit of a pullback, right? Then we see price rise up again and maybe take out that high, forming a swing failure pattern or a failed auction. This could offer us a perfect short trade entry where we can then actually target for price to come down and form a new low. Why? Okay, well, we have to remember the context of Bitcoin right now. And the context is bearish, right? We are in this bearish market structure, so we can look for continuous lower highs and we can look for continuous lower lows. So for me at this moment in time, if we do reclaim that value area low, okay, I can be looking towards POC, where of course I will be looking for that short trade up there. If we do not get the short trade, of course, we can be looking for value area high. Okay, so of course, if we break above that POC, we can look towards value area high, which would initially be breaking that bearish structure that we are in. And that's of course why I've left a little bit left in the trade, right? Because of course I want to take advantage of this, right? My next TP on this long trade here, of course, is at POC. Okay, but if we break above that, I'm going to leave a little bit left in the trade to see if I can continue to take advantage of this rise towards the upside if we do see that, right? So if we come up to value area high, I want to take advantage of that. If we break that bearish market structure, of course, then we're looking to all-time high. And of course, you know, if you're a regular watcher of the channel, you will know that all-time high is a level that I'm looking to short if we do see a short setup, okay? We're a little bit too far away from that at this moment in time, but that is a level that I'm interested in shorting in the near-term future. But mainly, okay, I'm looking for price to rise, okay, up to that POC where I'm possibly looking for a short trade for a new low on Bitcoin. Now, of course, like I said, we could go higher, we could go to all-time high. I am yet to, I'm yet to have the confidence in that rise to all-time high yet, because we're still in the bearish structure. Of course, if we break the bearish structure, I can look towards that. But as long as we are in the bearish structure, I am going to look for a new low, meaning that I want to look for a new short trade. Okay. Now, yeah, where we are now, of course, we are rejecting from the value area low, and we can pull back from here. Okay, we can stop out my trader entry. Okay, and we can form a new low from here. That is something that is possible. Okay, at this moment in time, I don't see any major signs of weakness, so there is no reason for me to short here. Of course, yes, there was possibly like an intraday trade here, a day trade here, which may have turned into a bigger swing trade, right? But for me, I don't see any major signs of weakness at this moment in time, so I am continuing to remain long and look for higher prices, i.e., we reclaim value area low. I'm looking towards that POC at $67,000. So that's my plan on Bitcoin. That's what I'm doing. That's the weekly rundown for you. Only taken one trade this week, but as you can see, it's been a really profitable trade. Yeah, coming into next week, of course, I am looking for a possible rise up to $67,000, but only if we can reclaim that value area low. If we can't, okay, then we can actually be looking for a new low below, yeah, the previous low at $48,930 approximately. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you. Of course, if you want access to this Visionary Discord where I give all of my trades away, then that is the first link in the description. It will take you over to this page here where you can gain access to all of that good stuff. Of course, we have the education over there for you as well. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel as well, because I do feel like I am giving some valuable information away here. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, a lovely rest of your weekend, and yeah, I will see you next week for the usual live streams. And of course, for any Visionary members or any aspiring Visionary members, I will see you over in the Visionary Discord for the daily market update on the Monday morning. So have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you later. Goodbye.
Take me home, 'cause I wanna feel like I belong. They relate to all this pain in my past, so they listen to my song. So let's go back to where it began and where it all started from. Take this chance, one last dance, 'cause I've been waiting way too long. Take my hand, I wanna show you something. Promise I've been dying to see ya. They say the grass ain't on